What's going on, everybody? So, as you can see, we're here with another review for The Boys. Season 4, Episode 7, The Insider Review. So, The Insider. This episode deals with the revelation of who the true leak is and what, basically how and what, how Homelander is going to initiate his plan. So let's get into it. See, let me get to my notes here. So, as the boys with Starlight are having a meeting about what to do next, Butcher, who's looking worse for wear, comes in and tells them that tells them the truth about Samir, that he had has Samir captive, and they're like pissed. They like pissed because they were like, wait a minute, we only found his leg, and MM like, so what, you were out here chopping up MFers legs and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, but he said that he got Samir working on the virus and stuff, but he tells him that there's a snag in his plan because Samir revealed that there's that the only way that he could create the virus to be strong enough to kill Homelander is if he turned it into a homicide, like into a global wide pandemic, which they realized means all soups. And they were like, even for you, Butcher, he was like, that's why I'm telling you guys, I'm not doing it. I'm telling you guys this because I got a plan. And that plan is in the form of Frenchie. He got the government to bail Frenchie out of jail, so that Frenchie could help Samir with the virus to make it strong enough just to kill Newman and Homelander, and that's it. That's all he wanted to do. He just wanted to kill Newman and Homelander with the virus. He don't want to kill nobody else. And with that revelation, they see that, with that revelation, they're like, okay, at least we know he's not that insane, that he's not going to cause a global pandemic, that he just want to kill two soups with it. MM at that moment hands over leadership back to the boys, back to Butcher, because of the fact that he had a panic attack and stuff. And he feels that he's not basically cut out to be leader, so he hands them back over to much of the protests of Starlight and Frenchie, but well, not Frenchie per se, but and much of the disagree, much to the chagrin of Starlight and Huey, who was confused about all this. But he says it is what it is. It's done. Butcher is better at this anyway. I was just better at the analytics and computer guy, but he's better at this being a leader. So it's done, and they go off on a plan to basically one team split up, like with Frenchie and Kimiko going to help Samir basically with the virus, while the others go deal with the person who's going to be this assassin to kill the president. Let's see what else I gotta talk about here. But there's a point where MM considers leaving the boys and going, because he wants to get he gives his wife a plane ticket for himself and his daughter, for herself and the daughter to get out of town, because he warns her that some stuff is going down. And this time she believes him. Because she sees the look on his face and the worry on his face, she believes him that whatever's going on with Homelander and the suits, she realizes it must be bad if he's trying to get them to leave the country. And in doing so, he basically gets there. She convinced him, but she wants him to come with him. So she for the moment, kind of convinces him to do so. But more on that in a minute. Let's see now. With that, with the plan, with the discovered plans to assassinate Singer, um, they go to confront someone who looks like a person that's being held captive, but it turns out to be a shapeshifter, a soup shapeshifter, and they realize instead of being a person being held captive, that was the assassin themselves, and that or himself or herself, whoever the assassin is. You realize that the shapeshifter which is hopefully a woman. I am God pleased and hoping that the shapeshifter is a woman, considering what happens at the end of this episode. Uh, that it's a woman who got the powers to shapeshift and stuff like that. Because my God, if that's not because the woman because the shapeshifter, they once they touch you, they can take your form, and it's a gruesome way how they do it. It's you know what? It's a callback to Supernatural, but it's more gruesome. But it's a callback to Supernatural how Eric Kripke would display how shapeshifter would peel their skin off to transform into the other person. So it's something like that, but it's more visceral and bloody. Um, but then Huey would get cut, the shapeshifter would get away, and they would have to deal with it another day. Firecracker brings Well Weaver to Homelander. Because she believes that Red Weaver was the leak. Red Weaver, Red Weaver basically confessed to being the leak, but only because he was scared. It's a funny scene, and that scene is it's funny because you got to see it. I can't. The best way to describe it was if you know how he shoots out his webs. It's like when he gets nervous, it was like he kept having excreting his webs, and it was like in the form of it sounded like he was taking a crap, or he was crapping himself, but it was just really like him. He was with his webs, but yeah, they would question him, and he would confirm it. He would confirm that he was the leak, but then because he's a junkie, and this would actually come into play later, that he was a junkie who would say anything just to get his next fix, and that the only thing he was truly guilty of was giving his costume to whatchamacallit, to MM. So and he didn't even say he gave it to MM. He just said he gave it to the boys. So that was the only thing he was truly guilty of. And he even tried to tell Homelander that he wasn't a real leak. But Homelander would kill Red Reaver in a Mortal Kombat like fashion. Here you go, Shao Kahn. Remember one of Shao Kahn's fatalities in I think that was Mortal Kombat 9 when he basically just you in half. That's basically what Homelander did to Red Weaver. He basically just I'm like, oh God. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That was definitely Mortal Kombat like fatality. Let's see. The Deep would have some issues with his girlfriend, which it would be with his little squid octopus girlfriend that would be settled in a very funny way. Homelander was sending Black Noir to kill in the Deep to kill the boys, which resulted in a funny not a funny but in a well, it was kind of funny because Black Noir 2 is is reading is I can't remember it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically the condition where you can fall asleep. I can't say it, but it's basically the condition where I could how I'm doing right now. Tell y'all guys to review now. Just go do that. Oh crap! I went to sleep. That's basically what the Black North 2 guy. He got that condition where he could just fall asleep doing anything. Um, and that came into play in the fight. He kind of went to sleep, and they were just like, Butcher was just like, "Holy crap! This is narcoleptic or something like that." I can't. I think that's what it is. But they would fend off them. They would get into a fight with that. A Train would convince MM not to leave because that what Homelander got planned is going to be all over the world, and so there's nowhere in the world you can run to escape what Homelander is going to do. Um, it is revealed thanks to A Train helping A Train help Butcher and Starlight in that fight. So now they know that A Train was the leak, which hurt Homelander. That A Train was the leak and trying to stop him. Uh, Kimiko and they'll reconcile while also helping Samir make the virus. Um, but Samir would eject Kimiko with the virus to test it out and escape. And they would have to cut off Kimiko's leg to keep the virus from spreading to Kimiko and killing her, which was successful. I'm guessing that when if it's injected into a suit, like say somebody eject the virus into your arm, if they amputate your arm, you that's the only way to like keep the virus from killing a suit. They have to amputate the arm or whatever limb that got injected with. And in this case, since it got injected to Kimiko's leg, they had to amputate Kimiko's leg, which now contains the virus within it. As Shamir explained in the previous episode, or the episode with the farm animals, that once injected with the virus, the virus like replicates itself within your bloodstream, saliva, and whatnot. Um, Let's see. That's that. Is that Ryan? Ryan gets fed up with Homelander, and they had like this Christmas puppet show thing. Ryan gets fed up with that and makes and basically starts telling how he misses his mom and how his mom would know that this was wrong. And then the ending in which I talked about was uh, somebody Butcher passes out after seeing Ryan confession and telling his hallucination of his move my head here of this guy, the hallucination of the FBI friend, that this is why he believes in Ryan, because Ryan did the right thing and realized that his mother wouldn't want him to be the way he is, and which also hurts Homelander. And then at the end, someone is having a romantic nightcap, and it turns out that person that they was having a romantic nightcap with was indeed the shapeshifter. The person in question was a man having sex with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend ended up being the shapeshifter. We found out that the shapeshifter, at some point throughout the episode, the shapeshifter had kidnapped this woman and had her in prison. We see the woman in prison in this place, and it is revealed how it happened and everything. And yeah, and I'm just like, oh god, hopefully the shapeshifter is legit a woman and not a man, because like I'm guessing even if it's a man, you could basically shapeshift. When you shapeshift into the woman, you actually have women parts too. So I'm just saying if it was a man, but I'm more than likely that this was a woman. Uh, this was a good episode. It was messed up, but it was good. That ending was very crazy. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that. I think this is the last episode. I think the next episode is the last episode of season 4. So, and they was not lying. Season 4 is like a slow burn. Like there was rarely any action. This was more political. This was more slow pace to build up. But they did say season 5 was going to be more action packed and stuff because it's the final season. But I'm going to give this episode, The Insider. It it wasn't. This episode wasn't a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give this episode. I could give it an 8. Want to give it an 8. I might give it a 7. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it was good. It wasn't a 7. It was definitely an 8 out of 10. It was just wasn't a 9 or a 10. But it was definitely an 8 out of 10. Big ups. But you let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode without spoiling it, because I probably just spoiled everything. I just gave you like almost by seeing detail of it. So whatever. You just let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. And if you enjoyed my review of this, you know what to do. You hit this button right here for all of my reviews. And you enjoy this video so much, you want to support the channel, you got to do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, because we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I need you guys' help to do so. And as always, here in one of these videos for more. My amazing content, but don't go anywhere. I got more. Peace.